Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft. We are gonna do the Victory Road Part 2. We're gonna skip a day just because of, Oh,
What?
Daniel was teleported again.
This time, I don't even know what teleported me this
There are
time.
no Pokemon near this spot. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's a Pokemon by the home base, so somehow I was closest to the home base when it teleported me to the village.
Maybe you were teleported to the village?
Yes.
Okay.
And I did see the Pokemon that teleported me too, which is extra hilarious.
Nice.
Alright, so I have Pokemon to offer, so if you guys will come over to the beds, I will show the offers.
Alright.
So, number 1. We have
What in the heck?
Whale!
Yes, it
what
is a
in the
whale.
hell is this? Oh my god, it's just a whale.
Yes, it's an ice-type whale, right?
Cool.
Very nice.
You okay, Greg?
Yeah.
Number 2, Magnemite. These have been spawning at the Pokemon League I've been making.
Actually,
so these have been steel, electric types that I think evolve with Thunderstones, which we have a lot of, right? Number 3, a Riolu, which is native to this region, but also...
I think Greg has one of those.
Maybe. Next, a Porygon 2.
Can you evolve it to Porygon Z?
I can make the things to evolve it to a Porygon Z, if so desired. Now, number 4. Back up. A Grovyle. A grass-type starter, which is not the starter I was looking for, but I did find it when I spawned spawned Pokemon once at the jungle. And it is a fairly strong grass type. And finally, for the first set,
Garchomp or Gabite.
Yes, a Gabite. So, with that said, do any of these Pokemon look appealing that you would want to trade? Oh.
Why did you
Chat
leave?
message validation failure. What did you do?
I just typed clear to get rid of the chat.
Thank you, asshole.
Rejoin.
Anyway, like I was saying, did you want anything?
I would like the Porygon Z.
The Porygon 2.
Z.
But sure. 2. It's not a Z yet. Do you have something to trade, then?
I'm looking. I have... What do I've got? Where's a Pokemon that's like whatever? I have this. I'm just gonna heal it. Alright.
Hold on, I'm checking something real quick.
Alright, I'll wait till you're
By the way, did I give you a routes and...
checking the PC. I have a Curlia.
Well, okay, then that means you got the routes I sent you the first time. Alright, so there's a second set now, too.
Ooh, alright.
I don't know where you missed some Pokemon. Do you want me to go over the Pokemon again?
No, I'm pretty set on my setup, I think.
Okay, well then, second set.
Number 7.
Yes, number 7.
What in the hell?
This is Annihilate.
What in the f is that?
That is not
the evolution
Annihilate.
of Primeape, which is a ghost fighting type.
Sure. Oh. What is this? Look how big of a shadow the Centicroch is making. What is this Centiscorch? Look at the Centiscorch shadow. What the fuck am I looking at here? I thought it was Centiscorch or some shit like that. Look, I read it wrong.
Yes, I noticed. Anyway, Pokemon number 2. It is
Oshawott.
Yes. Are you glad to see it? Number 3.
Ooh, an Alolan Vulpix.
I wish I could change which Pokemon I had selected.
Hold down R, Greg.
It doesn't work.
An Alolan Vulpix is here.
Ooh.
And number 11.
Ooh, Popplio, my Sun and Moon starter.
Yes.
Actually, no, I had Rowlet, and then I think I had Popplio. I found Popplio later.
Okay, well, that's impossible, but sure. Okay, so...
It's not impossible, you just have to break the game.
Does anybody want any of those Pokemon?
I would like an Alolan Vulpix and the Porygon.
Okay, then you need to offer up 2 Pokemon.
Alright, one sec while I come back to the Mesa.
Well, I'm going to go create the things needed for the
I'm falling infinitely.
Item.
Now, I do find the Annihilate tempting, but...
Luckily,
I'm back! I'm back!
Wait, hold on.
I literally went under the damn map.
Wait, hold on, right. I'm in creative mode, so I can just give myself another sea lantern.
Nice.
I mean, the rest of it I'm gonna get myself, but... sea lanterns suck. Now, do we have... Okay, cool. I did grab enough amethyst shards that in the case we needed another one, I could make one. Nice. We'll put that there, that there. Why do I have white wool?
Unknown.
Alright. I am coming over to the Mesa.
Alright. Oh, good. More email. That's exactly what I fucking want. Why am I unable to move?
I don't know.
What happened to my... Oh,
you're just bad
I
at
pushed the
moving?
button. No, I pushed a button on my keyboard that to change it to would be another keyboard for another device. Why am I falling to the map again?
I don't know. You keep getting TP'd, I think. Oh, whoops. Well, that's fine. Alright.
Alright, one sec. Alright, I'm ready to trade.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Alright, so Pokemon number 1. Now, Porygon... Oops,
Ow.
sorry. Porygon 2 should be able to evolve now, immediately.
Yeah, I see it. Let me click it. Evolve. Behold! Porygon.
Congratulations, you've done it.
Greg, behold, another Porygon.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Do not fight it, for you shall probably beat it with your higher level Porygon.
Anyway, you guys have fun. Keep training, and I am going to work on the Pokemon League a little bit more.
Alright,
I'm
looking
gonna
at
push it in a week.
Yeah,
I meant to do more work.
lol.
That's not what I meant to do. Game. I apologize. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Well, I mean, whilst we are...
Why is that Pokemon still on fire?
Why wouldn't it be on fire?
Don't know. Where the hell's my other Pokemon?
I don't know.
Looking through my box. I'm stupid.
He realizes it, but anyway, what's on the news for today whilst we continue to...
I saw an article about Ubisoft today, so I can pull that up again.
Oh boy, that's always a fun start to a day.
Yeah, so let's see. Nope. Well, actually, 2 things about Ubisoft. So one sec while I find the second one. So the first thing is...
Why is there a Rhyhorn on the fucking wall?
I don't know, but I can't find the... Where's my other Pokemon? I put it in here. Where is it? I didn't trade it. Where is the... God damn it. Not Heatmore. Where's my, Oh!
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm very confused. There's not the Persian Primate. No. Why is the Primate so fucking paralyzed?
Unknown.
I think it was my... Yeah, this looks right. Alright. Yeah, so, let me see. Where is that? I saw it on... Did I see it on... No, I saw it on Twitter. Let me go to my Twitter account and I'll go find it because I retweeted it. So the first thing is there was a man who was accused of burglarizing Ubisoft's office.
Yeah.
And he was acquitted because apparently they got the wrong guy. Except for so it's funny because the reason why they suspected him is because this man has committed 17 other burglaries.
Great.
So they've arrested him 17 times for burglary. But this time he's like, that's not me. That guy has a tattoo. I don't have a tattoo. And also, like, you got the wrong guy. And then, like, I guess since he was acquitted, the jury saw him today and was like, no, you're not that guy. You're good. And it's like, all right then. Well, I guess I guess that worked. Because, like, yeah, he's clearly not the guy if the jury didn't think so. So, commit 17 burglaries, but on the 18th, now you're good.
I mean, look.
That's the lesson today.
This man has standards, clearly.
He's like, I'm going to burgle all these other places, but not Ubisoft. Ubisoft's not even worth it, man.
I have better things to do than to burglarize Ubisoft.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, he was arrested in July after footage showed 3 people burglarizing their office. And then according to public defenders, they spotted some of the stolen property on the sidewalk and detained him because he was sitting nearby in clothes that resembled one of those that someone else in the who actually committed the burglary was wearing. So basically, like, hey, you look like you're the guy. Also, you've done all these things. Yeah, it's probably you, bud. So they arrested him, but they argued but apparently, according the public defender that he was appointed because he didn't have a lawyer. Apparently the public defenders arguing in court the arresting officers failed to retrieve footage from street surveillance cameras that would have proved his alibi, and they also failed to collect fingerprints or anything from the property. And also that he didn't have the tattoo that they thought he did. So they basically didn't even give a shit. They're like, we think you committed it because you've committed like 17 other ones, dude. So yeah, you're going downtown. It sounds like cops. Yeah, it sounds like a cop. But yeah, so that happened. So, hey, at least that guy didn't commit it as far as the law is concerned. So good for you, bud. I'm glad you... Please don't commit more robberies now that you've gotten out of that one. I think everyone would appreciate that.
Everyone except somebody with a vendetta against whoever you were planning to rob, but let's leave that aside.
He actually goes to Ubisoft now that he's cleared.
Sounds reasonable.
I guess. Yeah, and then the other article I found basically says that Ubisoft is an absolute fucking mess.
Well, we knew that.
But now there's specific reasons why they're a mess.
Oh, do tell.
All right, so according to the article, let me just close this tab. Yeah, so the article from Insider Gaming is titled Inside Ubisoft, From Low Morale to Internal Tensions. So basically, internally morale is at an all-time low, and employees fear that it could be the next to see major restructuring and people losing their job. Because Ubisoft hasn't done any big layoffs yet, because they haven't done it yet. Also probably because France has a lot more protection laws. But apparently, Ubisoft basically is sources believe that the writing's on the wall and the number of jobs lost is going to be it's going to grow. Apparently, I don't know what that menu is. According to this, basically, apparently Ubisoft has, they've just flushed money down the toilet with their trying to figure out what battle royale they should put out, how to do NFTs, how to do a bunch of projects that can't end up getting canceled, stuff like that. So Ubisoft is just chasing after shit. They're like, oh, this is popular, let's make money from that. And then they're surprised, we didn't make money from NFTs. Why is that?
Wow, who could have guessed? It didn't work.
Yeah. Oh, we've tried everything, and we've tried nothing at all, and it still wasn't working. But, yes, they did that. And then, apparently, Ubisoft had, at one point in late 2021, early 2022, they had a dozen Battle Royale games in development.
You could have spent all that time just making a single battle royale that was actually worthwhile, but no.
Apparently ultimately failed because they failed to captivate players during playtesting. So basically, people who they hired to even test the game were like, "Nah, this ain't it. This ain't it."
Wow.
That's a Snorlax over there.
Go get it, Greg. But yeah, so they why would you make a dozen Battle Royale internal tests? What are you doing? Just make one and be like, hey, this can be good. The thing is, they had a Battle Royale, and it was a fucking disaster.
Well, clearly they've learned a lot, such as how to extort people more by making shit even more shitty.
The Ubisoft way. Spam. Yeah, and then apparently one of the projects that was canceled was Ghost Recon Frontline, which I remember hearing about that and seeing when it came out. It was met with quote. It was met with fan pushback on its announcement due to the game not aligning with player interests. One of the top comments from its official review trailer reads, "The community. We want to return to roots with a hardcore tactical stealthy shooter. Ubisoft, we hear you. Here's a battle royale game." And that's one of the top comments in the video. Basically, people are like, "Why are you making this? Just make another like Sam Fisher game."
And then
make another actual Ghost
like,
Recon.
No.
Well, they canceled that project actually.
Belay that. We're making it even worse.
Why's my Ninetales asleep?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about Pasture blocks. That was a new thing that I completely forgot about.
Damn it! All right, Raichu.
Oh right, I forgot EXP candy exists.
Yeah, and then apparently they also remember they tried to make Ubisoft Quartz a thing. Their NFTs.
Yes.
Yeah, so apparently that was a failure, and apparently Ubisoft has decided to. They're still trying to do it, but they're not. They're like backing off because like that didn't work. Quote, the announcement was publicly slammed, and internally employees felt embarrassed to even be associated with a company that made such a prolific out-of-touch announcement.
Whoa.
Yeah. 2 years on, it seems like Ubisoft has realized that NFTs are not the money-making technology it thought it was. Still, the company continues to quietly work in the NFT Web3 sphere on projects such as like Champions Tactics, Grimoria Chronicle. I've never heard of that.
Hold on, send me that name.
Here, I'm just gonna send you the link to the game. What is that? I've never. It's a competitive multiplayer turn-based RPG with NFTs.
Why?
I don't know. I do not know, but here's the link to the Ubisoft page. Looking ahead, the publisher's desire is currently live with live service and extraction-based shooters. Because we need more of those fucking things. Insider Gaming understands that at least 3 major extraction-based shooters are live in development at the publisher. The Division Hardland released a TBA, Far Cry's Project Maverick, tentative 2025, and a new IP set in World War II. That's around 2026 to 2027. Wait, I'm sorry, you're doing an extraction shooter in World War II? What? How does that work?
I saw a picture of this and I thought I was stupid, I'm pretty sure.
What, a World War II extraction shooter?
No, the game you just put in.
Oh, that? I've never heard of that game in my life.
You lost nothing for not
I've never heard of it.
Exactly. I mean, it's a Ubisoft project. All I know is they make fucking Assassin's Creed games.
I mean, I've still never heard of it even after you said words about it.
Good. That's good, Greg. Don't buy Ubisoft's crap. Whether or not all these games will be forecasted remains to be seen. But for those working on the projects that feared once again the boat may have sailed by the time they released. Yeah, because like who wants extraction shooters were big like 2 or 3 years ago, but like now look at it. Now even Call of Duty abandoned their extraction shooters sort of. They don't make DMZ now. They just took that and made it with zombies. Oh, a Tonga berry. Constant delays in management is the next section. In recent years, there's been one thing you probably count on with the Ubisoft game. It's inevitable delay. As the frustration has been felt publicly and internally, mostly boiling down to unrealistic internal deadlines and poor management. One of the most well-known examples of constant delays is Skull and Bones, a decade-long in development pirate game that has seen 6 public delays. It's expected to have cost around $200 million to produce, a figure that is not expected to be made back, sources said. For the most part, delays stem from a plague of power-hungry managers trying to elevate their careers. The constant changes in vision created a rotten atmosphere, with some developers confused as to what they were meant to be doing on a day-by-day basis. Quote, some days I would just be sat there watching YouTube videos, unquote, said one former employee who worked on the project. So basically they're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm just going to watch YouTube, man. And then I guess they had like no oversight over their employee. That's always a good sign. Eventually,
I remember being hype about Skull and Bones. Too,
yeah, Skull and Bones seemed like it would have been neat, but like at this point,
and then Ubisoft
just play Sea of Thieves. Honestly, that's a more complete game now. And it's coming to apparently Switch and PlayStation, according to rumors. So that's cool. I don't know if that's true yet, but like it's rumored that Microsoft's exploring putting that on other platforms. So that's good.
Well, at least somebody's doing something.
Yeah. Finally, it does so, and foundations were laid on what Skull and Bones was going to be. Internal delays then became public delays as Ubisoft Singapore faced a series of unrealistic deadlines. And it sounds like Ubisoft. Let's see. Unfortunately, Skull and Bones is the only game to suffer this fate either. Poor management is a publisher-wide issue. From Beyond Good and Evil 2, which has been in development hell for nearly 15 years and still nowhere near completion, to X-Defiant, the free-to-play first-person shooter developed by Ubisoft San Francisco, which has faced near-monthly internal delays because of last-minute decisions to include additional features that break the current build. If it's breaking the build, then just, like, be like, hey, look, we have to, like... There comes a time where you have to go, hey, we're experiencing feature creep. We gotta cut it here. Cut it here. Just...
No.
Because, like, thing is, people have been waiting on, like, that game was supposed to come out, like, a year ago.
But money!
Actually, it would have made more money by not doing that.
Well,
yeah,
you tell that to
understand
the money-hungry fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently, they have some work, some stuff. Back to the office is the next section. In September 2023, staff at Ubisoft Montreal, some 4,000 employees, returned to the office after 3 years of working from home due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The decision was met with harsh criticism from Montreal employees, but also company-wide, which fell on deaf ears. Now, just months later, Ubisoft has started to roll out return-to-office mandates across the company. The general rule of thumb to see staff having to return to office minimum of 2 days per week company-wide. So, I mean, that's expected. Every company's basically saying go back to work at this point.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, but apparently, the mandate is set to go into effect on August 2nd. It will see the entire publishing group return for those compulsory 2 days. And the policy shared with Insider Gaming under the condition it doesn't go public. Basically, the source doesn't want to be named. The policy outlines that Tuesday will be a mandatory office day, with employees being able to agree on the second day with their line manager. Similar policies are also being enforced across the company, with employees outlining that they fear it's just the beginning of enforcing full-time mandatory return to office. After all, one justification for the mandates is the company sees the 2 days in office per week as a compromise, as other companies require to be in the office more days per week. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, that's a good thing about my job is, like, people can work remotely if they want to. In my office, like you can choose to be like, oh, you know, I want to work from home. And people are like, okay, you know, just like, because like the thing is, obviously we can see what they're doing. Like I can like look at logs and be like, yep, you're logging into your account, man. You're submitting builds. Yep, you're clearly doing your job. Like it's not hard to look at that and go, yeah, this is working. Like it's very easy.
It's incredibly hard to do that because, well, a lot of people just don't have eyes.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Well, I'll tell you something offline. But yeah, apparently, the resort has left employees in uproar as they frantically scramble for daycare and take care of other arrangements, as well as expressing the obvious concerns over travel and its reliability, cost, and time. Something that employees didn't need to consider when accepting jobs. Yeah, because I guess Ubisoft probably hired like a bunch of people in the pandemic who could work from home, and now they're working from home. People are like, I don't live near your office. I don't live in Montreal. I live in Vancouver, or something like that. So I guess a bunch of people are like, I don't have a car, man.
Dublin.
Yeah, they live in Ireland. In which case Ubisoft would probably say, go work at our French office.
Yeah, just across the channel in a bit.
Yeah. By the numbers is the next section. Unfortunately, the years of constant delays and out-of-touch decisions have hindered the reputation of the company with players. Resentment's being felt. Some employees believing it's now being reflected in player numbers. Gee, you don't say when you haven't put out a good game in a fucking decade that people don't give a shit about you anymore. The last 2 games they put out that were any good were, like, Assassin's Creed 4 and, the Rayman game they put out, like, 10 years ago. People like that game. The 2D, the 2D platformer one.
Ain't that a mood when the last thing you put out is 10 years ago and that's any good?
Yeah. I mean, they've put out, I mean, people don't mind Assassin's Creed Origins, but that, I mean, it was mostly...
There's a difference between not minding something and actually giving it.
Yeah, the reason why people enjoyed it is because it was basically just a ancient Egypt simulator. Because they actually... I'll say this good thing about Ubisoft's done with that is for those games, they've made like an educational mode, like for teachers to show, like use in class to be like, hey, this is what the pyramids probably looked like a couple thousand years ago. Here's a tour. Like, I'll give them props for that. That's at least cool because kids will be like, oh, cool, video game. And you can go, yeah, it actually, here's some educational stuff. Like, they added stuff from like actual experts.
Say, no.
Okay.
Because they see when they see the Ubisoft logo.
Yep. just the moment it comes up.
Yeah, you hear the sound and you see the fucking circle thing and you're like, boo.
The teacher's like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
I bought this because it was educational, guys. No!
It's like the opposite of watching Bill Nye. Instead of when they wheel in the cart for watch the thing, you're like, when you go, yeah, it's Bill Nye, you go, fuck, it's Ubisoft.
And it's probably like a lot of the teachers these days are like of the generation where they would remember
actually play video
Ubisoft
games
being good.
Yeah, I mean the thing is a lot of think about like how like teachers are like younger teachers are like our age now, like teachers in their like late 20s, early theaters, early 30s. Remember, I'm stupid, but like think about it, like they played video games like 15 years ago. They were playing the same stuff we did.
Yeah, but a lot of like just a half generation older, they probably started falling off of being able to devote as much time to games and having to push more into their careers right around when Ubisoft jumped the shark.
Yeah. In early January, Ubisoft released one of its highest-rated Metacritic games in the past decade, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. The game hit a high of 88 Nintendo Switch, with its critics scoring a 9.1 user score, leading many to believe that the game could already be in the running for several Game of the Year awards. However, despite the impressive scores, the game only has around 300,000 players at the time of this writing, estimated to be $15 million in revenue. Here's the thing. People actually are saying that game is really, really good because it's a single-player game with no ways for them to like fuck the monetization over. So that's why it's doing good, and also apparently it's just like good in general.
Wow, who could have guessed?
Yeah. Wing attack. What? Oh, I did. Okay. But yeah, so and then Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, a game that was announced to be in development at Massive in March 2017, was intended to coincide with The Way of Water and capitalize on the inevitable success. After several delays, the game launched in December 2023 with limited marketing. Like basically, it came out a year after the movie did, so it kind of came out too little, too late.
Gee.
As the time of writing, sources revealed it has accumulated 1.9 million players, estimated to be about 133 million in revenue. For context, their last two AAA games, The Division, Division 2, did 330 million and 264 million roughly in their initial launch weeks. So like it launched like a month ago and it's made half what Division 2 made.
Rip.
So that game's probably not very successful because the problem is I saw the gameplay. It's typical Ubisoft garbage. It's, hey, you save this place. But you need to go to these specific waypoints, and we need to be able to use the map first. Because Ubisoft. Like, it's the usual Ubisoft tower bullshit, plus, like, some minor fighting. So it's...
Yeah, I saw some gameplay of it, and I was just like...
No.
Wow! They somehow managed to turn this game about fighting colonialism into a game about... the colonials basically turning into or the natives turning into colonials and using colonial weaponry. Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. They're like, hey, they have guns now.
Yeah, no, I just saw Ubisoft on it and I stopped watching.
Me too.
I mean,
I just don't give a shit about anything they make. I just don't have the patience for it because it's all garbage. Like, it's the same fucking thing every time. I would be less mad if they made a game that was bad just because it was, like, weird or something, or just not very good. But the fact that it's just the same crap every time makes me so frustrated. I would at least like it more if it was interesting.
Yeah, show us that you're failing because you try new things, not that you're failing because you don't know what a new thing looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is said to be on par with fast successful launches such as Odyssey and Origins, stands at 5 million players, estimated about 250 million in revenue. So basically, it's doing okay, but it's not doing great. The new Assassin's Creed game.
It's doing Ubisoft levels of great.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, fine. It's like break even to like slightly losing money.
It's not immediately failing, it's fine. It's fine. If we yell it out loud enough, it'll be fine.
This is fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, not all doom and gloom is the next category. Despite all the hardship that Ubisoft continues to face, they do have one of their best lineups of games in recent memory. If there's no further delays, they have 2 more releases for this year. Star Wars Outlaws in the first half of 24, Assassin's Creed Codename Red, second half. What is Assassin's Creed Codename Red? What is that? Is that the Japan one? That's the Japan one. Okay. I can see that doing well just because it's Japan. But I don't know. It's Ubisoft. That's the problem. So, I don't know. It could be good. It complete shit. Who knows? Because like I would have liked for them to make that game like 10 years ago when they actually like gave a shit, you know?
That'd be silly.
Yeah. But yeah, and then in 2025 and 26, expect a new mainline entry to Ghost Recon set during the fictional Nymon War. Sure.
Did you say, what was that? Nylon War?
Naiman War.
Oh.
Nymon War. Think Neil Gaiman, but it replaced the G with an N.
Okay.
Like the way you spell Neil Gaiman.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Neo Featherman.
Oh shit, it's immune. And then also expect 2 new Far Cry titles, including a multiplayer game and a mainline entry to Far Cry as well, Project Blackbird. 2 new Assassin's Creed games and a Splinter Cell remake.
And also, I don't care how many times you use coil. It's not going to help if you don't do anything else.
Also expect a new, more Assassin's Creed games, including a Black Flag remake. You know what I could just do? Buy Black Flag for like $15 fucking. That game is so old, it's so cheap now. Like, you can pay basically nothing for that game at this point. So why?
Money!
I guess. I don't know.
It's the sucker, the people that don't know better. All 3 of them.
Because here's the thing, the graphics look better. You know what also looks better? Free mods.
Ain't that the truth?
Like, do I want to pay $70 for a remake? Or do I want to pay $15 and just get a mod from Nexus Mods that cost me $0? So, apparently, Ubisoft did not comment. So the article's over, but they basically didn't comment or reply to the article. So that's Ubisoft, everybody. They're just not in a great state, which anyone with a brain can see that Ubisoft kind of sucks now.
But now we know how much.
Yeah, it's bad. Yes, that's Ubisoft for you.
So business as usual,
more or less. Also, Activision said, "Hey, we do have skill-based matchmaking in the game, internet, but are we gonna fix it?" No. Makes me so sad. Oh well.
Well, you know what they say. If you don't like it, stop playing the game.
Season 2 comes out, like, on the 7th, so... Oh, game crashed.
I mean, that doesn't stop you from being able to just not play it.
I kind of enjoy playing it, though. I'm like a masochist with Call of Duty.
Well, that's a you problem.
I know. I like playing it. Also, they announced they're going to do a Walking Dead crossover.
Oh, yes, because that was definitely something.
They're making a new spin-off, that's why. They're making a new spin-off for Walking Dead. Because, you know, people will actually give a shit about that. I'll tell you when the server's up.
Yes, all 3 people.
Pretty much. I could care less about Walking Dead. I don't give a shit. I just want to see Fortune. The only thing that interests me is new guns, and apparently Fortune's Keep is coming back, so I'm very hyped for Fortune's Keep. I'm looking forward to that. Because that map was around for 4 months, and then they turned it off because they deleted it when they moved from Caldera to Al Mazrah. It's still loading.
Yes, yes.
So like they just that map was in use for like 5 months, and then it's just gone. At least Rebirth was around for like 2 years. Or 2 years. Like oh man. But yeah, and then let's see, what other news is there today? Does anyone else have news?
Not really.
Microsoft is annoying?
Sure. Apparently,
what did Microsoft do then, Greg?
What is wrong?
Just we use SharePoint at work, and SharePoint has been incredibly drunk.
Really? SharePoint's not too bad for us.
Well,
I'm
detail
glad to
it
hear
to
that.
us. What has happened on your
Why is your
side?
SharePoint bad?
So, first of all, my boss got two-factor authentication codes when she requested one.
How did you get 2 of them?
I have no freaking idea.
Oh my
Second, a spreadsheet that I was editing in it crashed out, and when I reloaded, it would hang if I tried to edit anything or change tabs.
Oh man.
And it wasn't a browser end thing. It was waiting on the server to get back to it. And the server was it was keeping the connection up and saying, yeah, no, this is fine. But nothing was happening.
This sounds like Microsoft.
Like, I'm going to say, yeah, this is just life now. But also, it's something that I really have to complain about. Like, I am just so befuddled by this. Like, especially because yesterday I couldn't get the two-factor to work at all.
Nice. Let's see. Other news today. I'm trying to think. What else is there going on right now in the world?
Oh right, I have some actually interesting non-aggravating news.
Ooh,
which is that through genetic sequencing and a series of tests that involve, in essence, poking people with pointing things, scientists have discovered that higher sensitivity to being pricked or jabbed is related to a certain set of genes inherited from the Neanderthals.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's kind of neat.
They're trying to figure out whether there was some evolutionary advantage to that, but they think it may also have been a result of inbreeding.
I mean, theoretically speaking, a higher reaction to pain would be helpful in like having a reaction to get away from the pain, right?
But it's only the one specific type of pain which is caused by a sharp pressure. Broader pressure or heat-related pain is unaffected.
Well, yeah, but I can't really argue heat given, fire and shit, but like you're more likely to not see the sharp object pricking you.
Yeah, especially if you're hunting through the bushes.
Yeah, like you're more likely to not notice that versus a large object like coming your way, right? And yeah, you might not be able to do anything about the big object, but you'll at least notice that more.
But what advantage necessarily does it get humans to be more sensitive to pointy when that's not a feature that the other primates got?
Humans.
I mean, splinters.
Yeah. That's a good reasoning.
You know what? I'll take it.
What the fuck? Lag.
I spawned more Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, and then, let's see, what else is there today? I'm gonna go look at the New York Times. Let me see what the New York Times has to say. Alright, I'm not doing that. It's all about Israel, so we're gonna not cover that topic today. I'm going to the Verge instead. Apple's Vision Pro looks stupid. How about that?
Yeah, well, that's exciting.
Have you seen the pictures of it on people's faces, like in real life?
I have, yes.
Daniel, how about you? Do you want to see how stupid it looks? I'll put an image into the Discord.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, let me get the image from The Verge. This is what it looks like when it is on your face.
On your face specifically?
Well, on this guy's face. Behold, the Vision Pro.
Give me a second.
No, go ahead. I see you're typing something.
Alright, all of my Pokemon are level 55 or higher.
I'm not there yet.
Did you want to beat up my Porygon Z?
Yes, actually. Oh yeah, Greg, how much so do you see the image I put in the Discord, by the way?
I have not, because I am about to put away all of my non-Porygon Z Pokemon so that you can beat up exactly one Pokemon and get frickin'. Why?
Why?
I got teleported and that broke the box because I'm out of range of the PC. So now I have to open up the other one and go to the...
Welcome back.
Except now I'm out of range of that PC, thanks.
Yeah, Greg, go look at the image when you're done with that.
Yep. That's...
Doesn't that look stupid? I saw an image of someone, they wore it while they were on the news. Let me find it. See, CNBC.
Oh my gosh!
Apple Vision
really?
Pro. Images. Nope, that's not it. Where is that image? I saw it on Twitter. Twitter. Look, Chad, I know Elon sucks, but I also did buy a Tesla.
Elon sucks, but he keeps getting more money.
Actually, he was denied $56 billion today.
He keeps getting more money, just less quickly now.
Yeah, he was like, hey, I get this money, right? And it's like, nope. Why is Genshin Impact trending?
Because everybody's still angry.
It's Lantern Right. It's trending because Lantern Right. Oh my god, this image is cursed.
Oh boy.
Someone tweeted Genshin Impact and it's showing Honkai Star Rail Cake Cats. That's not Genshin Impact, buddy. Okay, that's some cool-ass beta art. Holy shit, that's actually badass.
Okay, so what is this exactly I'm looking at?
That's the Apple Vision Pro, Apple's new virtual reality headset. On this man's face.
It is not the worst piece of hardware I've ever seen, but,
Oh, good. Discord understands X.com now.
This is just an Oculus Rift, but with less edges.
Yeah.
It's an Oculus Rift, but with less edges, less composition in the light and dark. And, honestly, it somehow manages to look less comfortable.
Apparently, it's just weird. Let me see. Apple Vision Pro. I'm searching Twitter.
It also just kind of looks weird too. Shit, right.
This is so stupid. There we go. Yeah, Joanna Stern. Here we go. So this is what it looks like when you're talking to people. This is Joanna Stern of the Wall Street Journal on CNBC. It's the woman on the left. Behold the woman on the left trying to talk to actual humans.
No, I could not have figured out which one of these people was wearing the VR headset. Thank you.
It's the dumbest fucking thing, I swear to God. It's so stupid. Even if I wanted to buy the thing and I had the money to, I would not buy the thing.
Anyway, Matt, I challenge thee.
Oh, okay, one moment. Let me just dump all my shit into the box. Let me go heal my Pokemon. Alright, I'm ready, Greg.
Alright.
Fight. Alright.
Strangely enough, this entire thing, this thing I've made is actually bright enough to light up the entirety of the room near enough. Or, like, at least the part where we'll be walking.
Nice.
If I remember correctly, this should still... Yeah, okay. Cool. Then in that case...
And remember, you do have to beat me before I run out of nasty plot PP, which it does look like you're going to do.
I got a crit.
Congratulations.
You won.
I learned Rain Dance.
Well, that could be helpful, but I'll leave it to you to decide whether or not.
I got the next Pokemon ready.
All right. I don't think I'm facing the right way.
No, you're not. Push R and you can move.
There
you go.
Whoops.
I like how the Porygon is just like, its head doesn't know what to do.
I mean, do you know the lore for Porygon Z?
No.
They basically tried to upgrade Porygon 2 more, and then it just broke Porygon Z completely. So it's basically Greg if Greg was a Pokemon, or Greg's computer if it was a Pokemon.
Got it.
Which it is.
By the way, apparently the thing still had the EXP share, so I took it off of the Decidueye.
Okay.
Matt, what are you doing?
Apparently not the right thing. That works. I'm just gonna Leaf Blade the hell out of you.
Do we need to do a types tutorial?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because it sure does seem like you're trial and erroring this a bit hard.
I mean, you didn't figure that out when we were watching him play Platinum.
True.
Oops. On the plus side, I should have the...
I got crit.
Well, actually, I probably should have this done by the end of the day, and
Nice.
or the end of the next 2 days, if I'm given an opportunity to build, which I probably will. On the minus side, there's a lot less room than I was initially intending, because I still have the same issue I've always had, where I completely underestimate the amount of space I need whenever I'm building stuff in Minecraft. Because I'm always like, yes, this is big enough, and then I actually build it, and I'm like, oh, this is tiny. So it's a little on the cramped side, but it should be fine.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Greg!
Did you just kill something by accident?
Yes. Yeah, you can still win this fight. Come back here and beat up my Pokemon, dang it.
Actually, can you even run from a trainer fight?
No.
Nice.
That's more EXP for my Ninetales, I guess. I'm now level 60 and my Lapras is 51. Cool. Alright, well now I'm gonna try using my Raichu again.
And this time I will click the correct button.
What did you even click?
Psybeam.
Psybeam. Why is zombies trending on Twitter? The Flash is trending? Why is the Flash trending?
Oh god, did the Flash turn into a zombie again?
No, they're
that was Spider-Man.
Oh, they're talking about oh no, they're
Yes, I'm listening.
I'm looking through Twitter.
Frick. Did you press the wrong button again?
Yes. Matt, your Raichu is cursed. I hate to break it.
Can you not? Apparently what's going on is they're talking about the Kill the Justice League.
Oh.
And that movie, well, the game is, what's the word, dog shit.
Yeah,
it's the usual live service ass.
But so then what I'm hearing is that the Flash is a zombie in the new game?
No, so how Brainiac works is he basically takes over your mind and makes you a slave.
Okay, yeah, that sounds accurate.
That sounds like a zombie.
Except they're still conscious, so they're like, I'm doing good!
So it's a Last of Us zombie.
No, they're like actually conscious, not like just able to like somewhat function. Like they're actually like, they're just brainwashed.
So a zombie.
No!
So Matt.
They don't infect other people. Shut up.
Are you sure about that? Because don't they usually like take people to Brainiac to get brainwashed?
Yeah, they do that, but they don't brainwash the people themselves.
It's just zombieism, but with more steps. Brainiac is just a really shitty zombie.
I'm just gonna look at this cute corgi on my Instagram while I fight Greg.
Maybe you shouldn't have a lapse of attention when fighting Greg. It worked so well the last 2 times, Matt.
No, that was my lapse of attention.
This corgi's named Winston, Greg.
Like Churchill?
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
That's a lot of mobs over there.
I'm glad that you managed that. I was legitimately running out of PP.
Alright, let me change the moves out on my fucking... I gotta get rid of Quick Attack and replace it with something that's actually gonna do fucking damage as an electric move. Probably Thunder... what Thunder move should I use? I have access to Thunder, Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, Thunder Punch.
Well, maybe check the accuracy and powers of those moves.
And then
check your stats.
I'm gonna do...
Also, for the record, Matt, Quick Attack is meant to be a like red % killing move, not your go-to damage move.
It's basically meant to make sure that your opponent doesn't get their attack into you faster.
Got it.
Well, that's why it's called quick.
All right, well, I have another... I'm good to go. Greg, where are you at?
Oh,
I'll come over to you.
I went to make a cactus sad. I tend to do that sometimes.
What? Did I not do something right? This one's... Oh, wait, no, yeah, this is right. Never mind.
Nast.
That doesn't look right, though.
Oh.
Nast brute. Nast.
Yeah, it's fun over there, Greg.
Brute.
How's your Porygon fucking 72?
Wait, Greg, I thought you said you were gonna stop leveling it up.
Well, I've stopped actively leveling it up, but sometimes I switch it in and then it just...
Server crash.
It's EXP.
Alright.
Alright, give me a minute.
Oh, it is almost,
I'll reboot it for one more bit. Let's see. What else is there? What am I looking at here? Microsoft's Amy Hood says Xbox console hardware sales had weaker than expected performance. Yeah, because who the fuck needs to buy an Xbox?
Someone somewhere.
I just, like, why do you need an Xbox? A PC takes care of that, and then a PlayStation's just better hardware anyway. Like, what do you get exclusive on Xbox? You get a Halo game, which is meh. You get Redfall, which is ass. You get Starfield, which people are mid on. And then all the multi-platform stuff goes to the other consoles anyway, so what does it matter? What's the point of owning an Xbox at this point?
Bragging rights. And you can use it as a brick in case you want to murder somebody.
Apparently Phil Spencer recently said, great games won't shift Xbox sales. Yeah, they would, buddy.
Great. He's saying great games won't shift Xbox sales. Not that they couldn't, but that in this reality it will not occur.
Yes.
The direct quote is great games won't shift Xbox sales. That's the direct quote.
Yes, and that doesn't mean that they couldn't if they were to occur. It's just that won't happen.
I guess.
That's my interpretation because it is true to accuracy.
I don't know. Game Pass is good enough, I guess. Game Pass is pretty good. There's good stuff on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight your Pokemon again.
Alright. You said that the instant I stopped spamming battle challenges.
Damn, I'm just gonna spam left click on my fucking mouse.
As opposed to?
Right click.
No, I mean on your mouse as opposed to.
The spacebar?
So you can spam left click on your spacebar?
Yeah, some people have divided spacebars. Have you seen that on like a ergonomic keyboard?
But you don't.
How do you know that? I could have gotten a new keyboard.
Fair.
Rick, I don't know if that's a good place to stand.
It's fine.
Excuse me.
Salud.
Yep. Oh yeah, SpongeBob tonight, gentlemen.
Yep.
Yes, we are.
Oh, Frank.
Greg was teleported. I can still fight his Pokemon.
Well, there is no running from a trainer battle, as they say.
Apparently, yeah. And his Porygon is gone.
It's gone, Pori.
You're Greg. Welcome back. You're good. I'm staying in front of you. I'm jumping.
Oh, there you are.
All right, I think this is the last fight we should have, Greg. Oh yeah. Also, I saw a thing about Sam. Not a spoiler. It's from Hoyoverse.
Yeah.
Could still be a spoiler.
No, it's about it's about like how like what the suit about his like design, like what the suit looking thing is.
Yeah.
He is not a mech. He is a man in a suit.
He is
an Iron Man.
Pretty much, yeah. Actually, yeah, pretty much. Which makes me sad because I wish he was kind of a mech because he looks like it in the animated thing, but apparently he is just a guy.
I mean, so does Iron Man. If you don't know that there's
no,
a man
but like,
in the
well, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it would have been cooler if they just kept him like as like a mech looking guy because I thought that was cool. But oh well. What are you gonna do? I'm not Hoyoverse. Honestly, they could change that lore whenever they wanted to, anyway.
They could say we were just faking you out.
It
is, in fact, a robot. The only man in him is his soul.
I'm pretty sure that's what
isn't that Shui's job? Isn't that Shui's job?
Shui?
Yeah, like from the LaFu. Like she's a robot with a soul. They shoved her soul into a robot because she was going to suffer from the Mara.
Oh,
and so as punishment, she has to work for the Ten Lords Commission.
Wait, why is that a punishment that she was about to die from or become a Mara struck? So
because they were supposed to let her just die. They're not supposed to fuck with it like that.
Who let her live then?
The Ten Lords Commission.
Oh, you did.
So why did they punish her? Why did they just not let her die?
No, because they didn't put her in it. Like they punished the fact that she is now in the robot puppet.
Yeah, but then who put her in the puppet?
Her sister.
Oh. Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, they did something they were not supposed to. So now they have jobs.
Wow, you commit a crime and you get a steady income? Shit.
Yeah.
No, you get an unpaid internship.
They're not paid on the LaFu. They have to go to fucking Bellabog and become like mail carriers. See, I gotta imagine it's gotta be weird for the citizens of Bellabog. A couple weeks ago, you were like in the equivalent of the storyline. You were just hanging out and like being kind of cold and whatever. But now you're now you've got like aliens and shit visiting all the time. You're like, what is this like? What is this? Oh shit! The Sharks are winning. What?
What is this?
I gotta go look at that. Give me that. YouTube TV, please. Make sure Chrome is not doing its audio. It's not! Yay! I won't get struck by the NHL. Give me that.
Oh, and now the Sharks are playing at 4-3.
You really don't want to get.
They're winning 2-0. What the hell?
They're going to strike.
Oh, they just scored. 10 seconds left in the game. Almost a third goal. Unassisted goal. Nice.
Right. Well, anyway, it is 10.
All right. Yeah, chat. I think we shall wrap it up here. We will be back tomorrow with Genshin Impact.
Yes,
I know all the stuff going on with it, but I'm doing Lantern right.
Yes, Matt's going to be playing way too much Genshin, and hopefully we'll get one more training session in between the next 2 weeks while Matt's addicted to Genshin and /or Star Rail, and we will do Pokemon League 2 weeks out. And depending on how strong these two are, I might amp up the levels.
Yeah. Oh my god, Daniel. What is Greg's Pokemon? He's a 56 Charizard.
I mean, he's just been doing more fighting than you have been.
Matt, what?
Yeah?
Why?
No reason.
Anyway.
But yeah, chat, we will see you tomorrow for Genshin Impact. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.